What's up everyone? I have a 5 Starfish victory for you today, and a lot of people consider a 5 Starfish win very easy to get, but I've been struggling with it quite a bit. Thankfully I finally got it, but even so this is on custom packs where I have basically set up the pack in such a way that I have a ton of buy-sell units. You can see even now that I'm buying opossums and chinchillas, and you can see the shop has like beavers and pigs and stuff. So yeah, getting a 5 Starfish victory on pack 3 is a little more difficult, I believe, but I may try there eventually as well. I just don't like the star pack at all, so I just avoid playing it. Here is the first Starfish, by the way, and I don't think at this point I should be selling units, because all of these units are buy-sell, so I'll be wanting to sell all of them eventually, so I don't want buffs on any of them. I will make space, however, for an African penguin. I didn't mention this, I believe, but this is during the time period when the golden pack released, but the balance patch wasn't out yet, so it was the old African penguin that gave +2/+1 to a unit, which is very good. That's why I have it in the pack, and I'll even buy another one. I'm also happy with this level that I got, the hatching chick, but instead I think I'll be using the spider pill, hoping to get another starfish, and I do indeed get another starfish. And at this point I can start considering buy selling, because with 2 starfish now they can hit each other with the buff, and since they'll be staying around, I don't mind that, them buffing themselves. I would even prefer that over them buffing the big opossum that I have. The run didn't start that well though. You can see that from the first 2 rounds, I lost twice. That means I have 1 less life, and I even lose another one here. But thankfully I did manage to find the 3rd starfish on this turn. So the buffing is going to go crazy. I even have 2 more sell units in the shop, so I'll be buy selling them. Sadly, a lot of the buffs are going on to the opossum, which isn't very likely, yet it keeps on happening. Kind of unlucky, but what can you do? On the other hand, I did manage to get a 4th starfish. So next turn the opossum can go, and the buffs are basically guaranteed to go on the starfish every time, unless I'm buying and selling chinchillas, in which case the buff can go onto the loyal chinchilla, but even then it's a low chance of happening. So yeah, this is basically the strategy I'm going to be going for. This is custom pack, so you either go for starfish scaling or level up scaling or shop scaling. CO isn't really viable, even though I love CO to bits. But yeah, this is very good for so early. You get +4/+4 for only 2 gold each time. It's luck dependent, of course. You have to find the correct units that you have to buy and sell, but my pack is full of these units, so I'm basically guaranteed to find several of them on each row. Like you saw, even there I get the mouse and the pig, which are 2 of the best ones you can hope for. Getting 2 gold back from a buy sell is incredible. If you have starfish, that means you can go on for twice as long doing buy sell plays. That means twice as many buffs. And speaking of twice as many buffs, I even got a crow here, which is another sell unit, and it's going to result in a level up of the starfish, the frontline starfish, very soon, which will double its buff, double its efficiency, and that will make the scaling go even wilder, even though at this point already I believe I'm far ahead of the competition. You can even see this team has this is the old flying fish that gives unlimited buffs. It doesn't have triggers like the current flying fish, and they had 2 slugs, but that still was not enough for them to beat me, just because I have 2 garlics and such insane stats. And thankfully the shop keeps being so generous to me, giving me so many buy-sell units. At this point the best unit I could hope to get is the Platypus, because it's 2 cell units in one. Pig is also very good because it gives you another gold back, as we already discussed. And Crow is another good one because you can get chocolate from it, therefore leveling up the Starfish. Although it falls off a little bit from next turn because you can find chocolates naturally, but it's still a sell unit, which means you can sell it and still get a lot of stats from it. So it might even be better than a straight up chocolate, but I'm not sure. This is also the time period. I forgot this wheel that appeared reminded me that Oyster was tier 5. And Oyster is probably the best cell unit that exists in the entirety of the game, honestly. If I keep getting Oysters in the shop, this team can get to 50-50 no problem, but obviously that's overly optimistic. And I'm very happy with the position that this team is currently in. Every single one of the Starfish has 20/20 in stats at the very least, meaning that each of them can be useful in some way. They don't just buff, they're also good during the fights. And this is kind of a unique thing that happens with Starfish runs. You see a cow in the shop and usually the cow is an auto take, but you have to pass it basically, because a cow is only a +2/+4 in stats, whereas a cell unit can be at least a +5/+5 with this team. And now it's even better because its effect gives +2/+2 as well, so it's incredible scaling. And yeah, I don't have much to say at this point, honestly. I even found the final Starfish, so everything is set. I just need to get to 10 wins now, and it's a breeze. As you can see, they're not even killing half of my team, and it's the weaker half at the front, I dare say. Only Starfish with Pepper, but that can kill a 50-50 unit, honestly. If I get it to 35 attack, I think the 35 attack is the breakpoint to kill a 50-50 with Melon. But even at this point in the game, I don't believe much of the competition has Melon on their units. It's only turn 11, Melon has just started to appear in the shop. Maybe if they're lucky or if they have invested in Melon prematurely, but you can see this opponent would greatly benefit from a Melon on their elephant, but they don't have it yet, and as a result of that we managed to win pretty easily. And yeah, at 8 wins already, and there's nothing that can stop this team, I don't think. I even have some great buy-sell units frozen in the shop. Most of them give me at least 2 gold back from the 3 that I spend on them. The other one is the duck, which kind of underwhelming compared to the rest, but it still gives +6/+6 to the team, so I shouldn't be complaining. I think I have enough gold to buy sell and chinchilla here and buy a food. I could even consider buying the last Starfish on this turn and doing no buy sells next turn, but I decide not to be so cocky. The team is good enough, the run is good enough, but I just decide to play it safe and keep by selling. And yeah, you can see here, even despite their OP units that they have a llama with melon, they have a highland cow which summons another big unit in the golden retriever, but that's not nearly enough for them to beat me. And this is going to be the last turn. I'm looking for some final buy sales, but I'm not lucky to be finding them. I find this pick, but it came one row too late, so I just decided to get the steak and the starfish. So this is going to be the final team. I hope you enjoyed this. I think it was very fun to watch the buffs. I think people know about this strategy already, but it's fun nonetheless. So like, sub, do all the generic stuff, enjoy as we destroy this team, and I'll see you next time. Take care.